Welcome to another creative day where I do things that are creative. And today I'm working on the RV. The tool I need to do the plumbing in the wall is locked in another RV, so I can't finish this bathroom wall that I wanted to finish today. So I am refocusing, and I put in 2 boards on the side of the bottom drawer under the bed that's going to have tracks on it. There's going to be a drawer under there, so I put boards on the side I could attach the tracks to. I mean, this thing is totally winged, so I have no idea if it's straight, but I think it is. And then this front faceplate here, I have a fan that's going there, and it's all odd angles, and it looks like I got to cut that out of one board. So I'm just going to be trying to focus on fixing this bed today and figuring out what I need to do. This is the big ventilation fan that's going to be connected above the drawer. It's the only way I could figure out how to create enough airflow with all the solar components underneath. So I have to do some measurements to see how tall that is, and I'll be able to figure out how big the drawer is after that. So it looks like I might be losing the drawer. The reason why is I have a transfer switch, I have the fan little readout machine thing, and then on the solar stuff there's also other controllers. So there's a one that shows on and off for the inverter, and there's also a battery readout. So unfortunately we might lose the drawer there, but what we gain is a very large cubby, but it can only be accessed by moving the bed. Well, today's turning out to be a little challenging. The PEX tool I need for the plumbing is locked in another trailer, and I thought I would work on this front of the bed, but the jigsaw is missing, and it might be in that same trailer. So I'm kind of hitting a limit here on what I can do. I might pop this in the car and take it with me. See if my friend Ethan can help me cut it. And maybe I'll work on the back trailer lights. So I just tidied up a little bit. There's a helicopter looking for someone. Kind of an odd day, nothing's kind of moving forward. But I figure I'll pick into the lights in the back. Well, today's been a funny day. Every time I go to do something, I don't have the tool I need to do it. So first it was the PEX connector, then it was the jigsaw, and now I don't have my wire strippers to do the lights. So I'll take the message. I think the message is get the fuck out of here. So I'm gonna take this piece of wood with me. Maybe I can cut it at Ethan's house, and then I'll grab my wire strippers for tomorrow, I guess. Just leaving my friend Ethan's house. He helped me cut the piece of wood for the front of the bed. So a little bit of progress today. So this picked up some things here. These are some of the instrument displays. That's for the battery status and voltage, and then that's for the new inverter. And with the fan controller, I'll have all the controllers that I need to mount on the wood I just cut at Ethan's. Got my wire strippers for the lights, so we're back to the trailer. came out pretty good. A little off on the right side, but I'm thinking some metal trim will balance it out. So now we need to take all the different devices and the fan that are going to be mounted here and kind of lay out where those are going to be. Doing a late night session. I just finished lining up the areas for all the components, and I'm gonna grab a quick little bite to eat for me and Ethan and his girlfriend and head to his house to cut it out. Got 3 out of 4 done. Ethan is the master wood master. Let's get this last one done. Thank you, Mr. Efrey, for supporting this vision today. I'm glad that the jigsaw didn't work at the trailer because I was fortunate enough to have Efrey's expertise, and this is the final product.
Yeah.
And everything fits perfectly snug.
Finishing work's the hardest stuff to do.
Thanks, Efrey.
This is stuff you gotta look at. So.
Yeah, very nice, dude. I'm really excited about it. And we'll put it in. Hey, new day. It's about 1 o'clock. I have the cover for the bed that has all the instrument panels cut out that we did yesterday with Ethan. Got some paint, some wood filler, and let's see if we can get this thing installed. So we did the natural kind of wood stain that he had available, but I'm not feeling it. I think it looks a little weird with the flooring, so I'm gonna paint it black. So I have that drying in the sun, and the next thing is I'm still waiting for the PEX compression tool, which I can't use yet, so I can't finish the plumbing here or cut the wall, but in the meantime I can try to reinforce where the shower head and the faucet go. So I'm going to cut some wood and see if I can reinforce that. We've got a pretty janky solution here, but it seems to be working pretty good here. I needed just a good solid reinforcement behind the faucet. I used 1/2-inch plywood, screws, wood screws, and there was a little bit of an angle, so I had some old sandpaper that I folded up and just put between there to help even it out. Call me crazy. And on the top, it's pretty janky, but I sanded off the edge and measured it out, and it looks like the shower head's straightforward enough. I don't think it's something people are gonna be grabbing a bunch. I might reinforce it with an L bracket, but otherwise, I mean, she ain't a looker, but it's done. With that done, let's go look at the base of the bed that we painted. I put it out in the sun. Hopefully it's dry. Okay, that's looking a lot better to me. That's just roughly placed. I like the black. The whole trailer's white, and then I've got this kind of light table. Everything's light, and then I just wanted the back to have that kind of contrast. I think the black looks nice against the wood floor. So anyway, let's get her in. It's a pretty good start. I missed a couple holes, so I have wood filler. I'll sand it down, fill it in with wood filler, and then paint it, and then I'm going to leave the screws out and then just paint them with the black. I think it looks fine. But it's still a little sticky, so I think I just need to stop, not get too excited. I really want to put all the stuff in, but I think I just need to stop for now, let it dry overnight for a day. I'll work on other stuff and then come back to it. This is the transfer switch. This is what's going to switch between shore power and battery power. So it has all these connectors. These are pretty strong electrical connections. The entire operation going through here. It's a 50 amp switch. And this is the hole back here. And I just noticed that I didn't measure quite good, so it's kind of snug up against there, which is dangerous. And this needs to be shielded. So I think I'm gonna go more like down here. So I'm gonna have to fill that hole with some wood filler, which is fine. And then re-drill here.
And we're off to a new project. This is the new computer build. I had extra parts laying around and wanted a additional salad machine to run during daylight solar hours, which will give me additional income from free solar power. So I bought a 13th generation i5, and I guess it's as fast as the last generation i9, so pretty banger. Got a good deal on it. It was only like $200 for the CPU. I already had a power supply and storage and a bunch of stuff. So got some RAM, beefed it out, and ended up with a water cooler that'll come on Saturday. But this is the look. It's this little tiny case here, an H5 flow, and I got a lot of it done. Looking pretty sharp. I should finish it up in about 3 days. Dark Tater.
Just wrapping up the day here. It was a good day. Got some good stuff done on the trailer. Got my new computer about 75% built. I'm waiting for a couple components. Anyway, have a great night.